Most on Christ. Yeah, you could just type that in. Minister for Haiti while I do the introduction. Hey, shalom, Israel. Shalom. Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shabrak Yahweh Shema, Alatam Hashem, Yahweh Shah. I am priest and officer of 5,000 Yataza Ban Loya in the ISUPK under commanding General Yahana. The ISUPK, for those who do not know, is the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, which started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. We have been in the street since 1969 to teach that Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are God's chosen people. We are the descendants of the biblical Israelites, unlike what is being taught out there by our oppressors. All right. This oppressor have deceived the entire world to the point that God's chosen people, man, our people fight us when we tell them that we are Israelites. I had a brother came to my live yesterday to try to save Esau. He's like, nah, man, Esau is not the white man. And, you know, he's not the Israelite. He don't want to accept the fact that as a Haitian who've been oppressed by Esau, who've been oppressed by France, by Spain, by England, he do not want to accept the fact that he is God's chosen people. Right. Right. And all of that is because of our oppressors, man. And this is why the ISUPK is important. It is imperative for our people to wake up to our true identity, man, so that we can know who our enemies are. All right. Because right now we are fighting each other, man. You have so-called Black Americans, Haitians, Jamaicans, Dominicans, Puerto Ricans. We are all fighting each other. And by fighting each other, we do not recognize who the enemy is. The ISUPK, we are here to let you know who the damn enemy is. And we are going to talk about some specific enemies right now. We're going to talk about Esau and how Esau intervened in the progress of our brothers and sisters on the island of Haiti. So we're going to talk about today. All right. So we're going to do some history. I'm going to just do a recap of last week. All right. I'm going to do a recap of last week. As you know, I'm going to start with the 1801 Constitution, right? A lot of people, when it comes to Haiti, they are familiar with Toussaint Louverture. All right. You are familiar with Toussaint Louverture for a specific reason. And the reason is because Toussaint Louverture, he really was a diplomat, all right? He wasn't like the man that everybody should really know about, who is Jean-Jacques Dessalines. Everybody should know. When it comes to Haitian Revolution, Toussaint Louverture, I'm not saying he should not come to the conversation. You know, he definitely belongs in the conversation. But he did not lead Haiti to independence in 1804. It was Jean-Jacques Dessalines who did. All right. So Jean-Jacques Dessalines' politics was definitely different than Toussaint Louverture's politics. So let's do some recap, right? In 1801, what people have to understand about the colony of Haiti back in the late 1700, early 1800 is that in 1794, slavery was so-called abolished. All right. France so-called abolished slavery. And the reason they did it is because they were at war with other European nations. Right. They were at war with Spain. They were at war with England. So they abolished slavery in the colony to integrate the so-called slaves. All right. At the time, to integrate them into the army so that they could be used as a weapon. All right, they could be used as a weapon to fight their enemies. So from 1794 to 1801, slavery had transformed on the island. It still existed, but the slaves were considered, I would say, employees now. They worked for a salary. All right, but all the benefits still went to France. So when it comes to the 1801 Constitution, it's going to paint a picture so that you can understand what the dynamic of oppression, how it was on the island at that time. We're talking about from 1794 to 1801, all right, because slavery had transformed during those 7-8 years, right? So I'm going to read from the 1801 Constitution, right? Article 1, the entire extent of Saint-Domingue, all right, which is what Haiti was called prior to 1804. The entire extent of Saint-Domingue and Samana, Tortuga, Gonave, the Caimite, okay, Île-à-Vache, the Saone, and other adjacent islands for the territory of one, from the territory of one colony. All right. So in the 1801 Constitution, Toussaint Louverture, who was, I would say, a Haitian, all right, he declared Haiti at the time a colony, all right, that is part of the French Empire, but is subject to particular laws. This is the part right here. When you hear about Napoleon, Napoleon was pissed off at this because he was the general of the island of Haiti. Why? Because France put them in that position. They put a Negro in the position like they did with, the example I could use is Barack Obama. Right. You know, when they wanted to give black people a sleeping pill, Barack Obama was that sleeping pill. You know how many black people cried when Barack Obama became president? You know how many people felt like it was Jesus? I think, who was it that he died? He passed away recently.
He passed away. Jesse
Jackson. Jesse Jackson cried when Obama became the president. Oh my God, he's a savior, man.
So like, you know, he's supposed to have that position. Jesse was always fighting for Barack Obama's position.
And the Muslim guy, he said that was our savior, right? So what did Prince do? Because they wanted to control the slaves, they allowed a black man to rule the island.
That's right.
But then that black man, Toussaint Louverture, what did he do? Let me read that part again for you so you could get the context to understand what's going to come from our oppressors afterwards. All right. So he gives the entire jurisdiction of Haiti, and he said, form one colony. So all the jurisdiction, Tortuga, Gonave, all the adjacent island that I mentioned earlier, he said is the territory of one colony that is part of the French Empire. So he's not detaching himself from France. He is still under the French Empire, but is subject to particular laws. When Napoleon read that, Napoleon was pissed off because Toussaint Louverture is trying to keep Haiti, or Saint-Domingue at the time, a colony of France, but he's trying to rule it under his own, laws. He's trying to set up his own laws when Massa didn't give him those laws. So Napoleon was pissed off at this. Listen to Article 2. The territory of this colony is divided into departments, arrondissements, and parishes. There can be, Article 3 is what I needed, there can be no slave on this territory. Servitude has been forever abolished. Who the hell are you, Toussaint Louverture? Who the hell are you to say servitude is forever abolished? All right, this is how Napoleon is thinking. All men are born, live, and die there free and French. So under Toussaint Louverture, who was a black man, we were still under the French Empire, and we were considered French citizens. That's what Toussaint Louverture established. Napoleon was pissed off at this. So in 1802, to fast forward, Toussaint Louverture was arrested, all right, really kidnapped, but he was arrested and he was charged with treason. That's what they charged him with. Right, they charged him with treason. So now, fast forward in 1803, all right, I believe April 1803, he is unalive in prison, all right, in France. He is unalive in prison. Fast forward, Napoleon sent 40,000 soldiers to Haiti to reinstate slavery. Remember, 1794, 1801, they had Toussaint Louverture ruling the island as a sleeping pill for the slaves. So when Napoleon sent the 40,000 soldiers in 1802, all right, they kidnapped Toussaint Louverture from 1802 to late 1802 to 1803. the soldiers of Toussaint Louverture, who the top soldier was Jean-Jacques Dessalines. Jean-Jacques Dessalines took his place. And on May 18, 1803, you hear about Haitians celebrating Haitian Flag Day, Paratoza. All right, recently we was in Brooklyn. That's right. All right. May 18, 1803 is an important day. Why? Because that's when all the different, I will call them gangs or paramilitary group, because at the time there were different bands of Maroons. The Maroons were the black people that, were runaway. They were runaway. They were like the Seminole Indians, in Florida. They were the runaways, and they formed different bands. So on May 18, all right, mid-May 1803, all of those bands, they recognized Jean-Jacques Dessalines as the supreme leader. And he formed what is called the Indigenous Army. That Indigenous Army is the army that fought against Napoleon soldiers. Right. All right. They tried to teach us that it was voodoo. We did some voodoo ceremony. No, it was those paramilitary groups. It was those so-called gangs, those different brothers that had arms, and then they armed the people you would call the farmers. They also armed some of the farmers, some of the slaves who had changed, their name had changed because slavery took a different form since 1794.
That's right.
All right. They called them, I forgot the term, man. I meant to look this up. They had a specific term that they called them. They were no longer slaves. They were called a specific term, but which refers to, farming. All right. So the Indigenous Army fought the last battle on November 18, 1803. 1804, January, we declare our independence. Now, go to Jefferson, Dessalines' letter to Jefferson. All right. So in 1803, we were fighting the French. And from that time, America already had a different posture against the Haitians from 1803. I'm going to show you why. Remember the article, Dessalines to Jefferson? That's what I need. Not this one. Go to the email so we can go to the inbox. Let me see. Go to the inbox. Look at the titles. That will save us some time. Jeff. That one. Dessalines to Jefferson, 1803. Yep. So in June 1803, you have to understand where this comes from. All right. When you see Donald Trump doing what he's doing today, he's just learning from his daddy. He's doing what Thomas Jefferson did. He's doing what all the president of the United States did prior to him. Go down. He's going to give you the English translation. No, just go down. No, just go down. Stay right here. Just go down. It's going to give you the English translation. All right. So right here, read that, Mr. President. So we can get some context about the relationship between the United States of America and Haiti. It goes back 200 plus years. Read it first, Baratoza, and then you can share it as I'm breaking it down. All right. Right there, Mr. President. All right. So this is Jean-Jacques Dessalines' letter to Thomas Jefferson in June 1803.
Master President.
Mr. President.
Mr. President, the American schooner, the Federal, under Captain Nehemiah Burr, forced by our patrol boats to enter the port of Pretty-Guave.
That's French. Go ahead.
Provide me the honor of informing you of the events that have occurred on our unfortunate island.
What is he talking about? The event that have taken place, that have occurred on our unfortunate island. The event that he's talking about is the wars that was happening on that island from late 1802 to all the way through 1803. The Indigenous Army fighting the French Army. We were fighting the French Army in 1803. All throughout 1803, we are familiar with November 18, Vertier, which is the last battle, but this was the last battle. There was many battles prior to that. And remember, this is not before November. This is June 1803. So he's writing to Thomas Jefferson in 1803 because they had whooped the French behind prior to November. And this is a evidence that we did that. Read what he says after that.
Since the arrival of the French and the revolution caused in France by the tyranny of their oppressive government.
By the tyranny of their oppressive government. So now, what Jean-Jacques Dessalines is not realizing at the time is that he's talking to another devil. You know, he's talking to just another devil who have slaves in the United States of America at the time. And guess what? Thomas Jefferson never responded to this letter. He never responded. All right, keep going.
The people of Saint Domingue.
And notice, he's not saying the people of Haiti because Haiti is not even declared independent yet. This is about 6-7 months prior to Haitian independence. Keep going.
Tribe of paying. Tired of paying with our blood the price of our blind alliance.
Okay, our blind allegiance. He's saying that we are tired of paying with our blood. Why? Because we were soldiers under the French army. This is very important to understand the relationship between these men and the French and England and Spain. All right, there was a great number of our people who was integrated into the French colonial army. And some of them, they were even allowed to have, like a black army. All right. This is why Jean-Jacques Dessalines, he became the leader of the indigenous army, because who was in that position prior to being kidnapped by French forces? It was Toussaint Louverture. So when Toussaint Louverture got kidnapped, so these men are realizing, like, we are not safe. Toussaint Louverture, for as much Toussaint Louverture did for France, Toussaint Louverture did a lot for France, and he still got kidnapped. The minute he came out with the 1801 Constitution to say that this island is still under the French Empire, but it's going to be governed by specific laws. Ever since then, Toussaint Louverture had a mark on that, and he got kidnapped and was unalive a year later. Keep going.
To a mother country that cut her children's throats and follow the example of the wisest nation, have thrown off the yoke of tyranny and swore to expel the torture.
So now you have to understand, right, the politics of Jean-Jacques Dessalines at the time, because we were trading with France. Now he's expelling the French out of the island. So what is it that Jean-Jacques Dessalines is looking for right now? He's looking for a new partner, because American merchants were already coming to Haiti. Haiti was feeding the United States of America. We were feeding Spain. We were feeding France. We were feeding England. Haiti was feeding all of those superpowers. So now, because we fought against the Spaniards, we fought against England. Now we are fighting against the French. So now we are looking, and he's going to tell you this, we are looking to still have a trading relationship with the United States of America. Keep going.
Our countryside is already purged of their sight. A few cities are still under their domination, but have another figure to offer their avoid reparacy.
Where you at? A few cities are still under their domination, but have nothing further to offer their avid rapacity. So the last war didn't take place yet. So they still had, France still had we could say a stronghold in Haiti at the time. This is June 1803. All right. So now this is the important part. This is the entire purpose, really, of this letter. All right. Jean-Jacques Dessalines is really looking for this right here that we are about to read. Read it, Pete.
Commerce.
What is it?
Commerce.
Say it again.
Commerce.
Commerce. Because commerce is important, man. Even when you are dealing with an enemy, look at the relationship between the United States and China. You know, China is an enemy of the United States.
That's right.
But guess what? They are partners. Because of what? Because of commerce. All right? Because of commerce. So even though Jean-Jacques Dessalines knows he's talking to a devil who have slaves, all right? He have slaves over there, but the commerce has to keep on going. And this is how they're going to strangle Haiti. All right? This is important to understand because they are going to strangle Haiti with this word right here. Commerce. Read.
Commerce with the United States. Minister, president, offer a market for the huge harvest we have in storage.
We have a huge harvest in storage. Remember, Haiti was feeding the French Empire. Haiti was feeding Spain. Haiti was feeding England. Haiti was the Mecca, all right? They call it the Pearl of the Antilles, which means the Mecca. Like Harlem used to be the Mecca at one point, Haiti was the Mecca of the Antilles, man. So we have a large harvest, and Jean-Jacques Dessalines is looking to do commerce. He's looking to do trade. All right, that's all he's looking for at the time. Because we're kicking off the French, we're not going to do business with them. So now we need somebody else to trade all of this good that we have. Keep going.
And the even more abundance ones that are now growing.
Not only do we have a large harvest, but we got that's coming right now. You know, we got cacao, we got sugar cane. Remember, we're talking about 1803. It's not like 2026 where you can just go on Amazon and order you a pound of sugar.
Right.
You know, this is not 2026. We're talking about 1803, where sugar is gold, where cacao is gold. You understand? This is why he's saying, this is why he's talking to the president of the United States like this. Commerce with the United States. Mr. President offers a market for a huge harvest we have in storage and the even more abundant ones that are now growing. He's talking gold right now. It's like, you know what this is like comparing to? You could compare this to the Strait of Hormuz. You could compare this to the ships that you see, the United States of America, that you see Donald Trump right now stole from Venezuela. This is how big it was at the time. Keep going.
Your country's shippers are calling for it.
This is important. Your country's shippers are calling for it. The merchant of the United States of America depended on the harvest that was coming from Haiti. They depended on it. Keep going.
Your nation's long-standing relations with Saint-Domingue are evidence of the loyalty and good faith that await your ships in our port.
All right. So now drop this. Give me now. Remember, this is 1803. All right. Go to the article where I told you the last paragraph.
All right.
All right. Yeah, that one right there. So this is June 1803. All right. November 1803, we fought the last battle. The last battle is fought against the French. We declare Haiti independent. All right. Let me read this for you real quick. This is from the 1805 Constitution. So we declare Haiti independent January 1st, 1804. 1805, we came out with a constitution, right? Jean-Jacques Dessalines is named the Emperor of Haiti. So let me read this real quick. Oh man, this is in French. All right. I thought I had it. I thought I got it in English. Man. Hold on, let me see if I can get it in English real quick. Yep, I got it. So, Article 2. Article 1, the people inhabiting the island formerly called Saint-Domingue. Remember, in that letter in 1803, he was referring to Haiti as Saint-Domingue. Hereby agree to form themselves into a free state, sovereign and independent of any other power in the universe. That means also independent from the United States of America. All right. Under the name of the Empire of Haiti, slavery is forever abolished. The citizens of Haiti are brothers. All right. So now, 1804, we declared Haiti independent. We came out with the Haitian Constitution. Now, look at Thomas Jefferson's posture against Haiti. Even though the United States of America, they had a relationship with Saint-Domingue. But when they had the relationship with Saint-Domingue, you know who was ruling Saint-Domingue at the time? It was the French. The French was ruling Saint-Domingue at the time. So now you have Negroes ruling Saint-Domingue. You have Negroes now ruling Haiti. Now, what is the posture that Thomas Jefferson is going to take against Haiti? Read that from your
Under President Thomas Jefferson's presidency, the United States cut off aid to Louverture and instead pursue a policy to isolate Haiti.
And they pursue a policy to isolate Haiti. You know what's going to happen? All of those harvests that you have, they're going to rot because we need to starve Haiti. This started way back in 1806. What you see going on in 2026 started way back in 1806. All right, we could even go further, but in 1806, Thomas Jefferson was already on a mission to strangle Haiti, to prevent Haiti from progressing, to prevent Haiti from trading. And trade is important to a nation growth. And Dessalines understood that early on, even before he declared Haiti independent, he tried to establish a relationship with the United States for trade purposes. And he's going to do the same thing with Cuba, with Jamaica, which we're not going to get into today. He's going to do the same thing with Cuba, with Jamaica, and he's going to invade the eastern part of the island because a lot of the white people, when they fled, they went to the eastern part of the island, even though he declared the entire island free from French authority. But we had a stronghold on the western part of the island. We didn't have a stronghold on the eastern part of the island. All right, keep going.
Khan. That the Haitians revolution would spread to the United States. These concerns were in fact unbound, as the fleeting Haitians state was more concerned with its own survival than with exporting the
revolution. And this was imperative for the United States to do. It was imperative for them to prevent Haiti to gain strength, because by stopping Haiti from having the ability to export its goods, to trade, to get more weapons, you know, in exchange for cacao and sugar and all the harvest that we had, by doing that, they were able to weaken Haiti. And even though the United States, what's crazy is that even though the United States had this policy against Haiti, guess what? Merchants from the United States of America, they were still on the low, Pete. They were still coming to Haiti and taking harvest. They were still dealing with the Haitians on the low. You know what is this comparable to? I'm gonna bring it to 2026. It's comparable to Donald Trump posture against the Haitian with the TPS, and then you got some white people. Guess who they are hiring? They are hiring those same Haitians that Donald Trump is trying to deport. The Haitians that do not have their papers. That's who these white people are hiring. Why? Because it's good for business. It's good for business. So it's the same thing. The United States, Thomas Jefferson have a policy. He's taking a posture against the Haitians. Meanwhile, United States merchants are still going to Haiti to do business. Let me read this for you real quick. This is from the Haitian Declaration of Independence, edited by Julia Garfield. This is on page 161, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, page 161. Jefferson never responded to Dessalines. The letter that we read earlier, Jefferson never responded to that letter because his intention was not to allow Haiti to gain any strength. Now, we're going to strangle this nation. I'm not going to answer this Negro. Who do you think he is? Napoleon? You're not Napoleon?
Right.
So Jefferson never responded to Dessalines and began what historians call the American policy of ignoring Haiti in diplomatic affairs. That's exactly what he began to do. We are going to ignore Haiti. We're not going to recognize Haiti as an independent country. We're going to ignore it until we can weaken it. All right? Nevertheless, after the Haitian Declaration of Independence on January 1st, 1804, and despite Jefferson's silence, American merchants tried to act as if Haiti was an independent nation. So the merchants, like I was saying earlier, the merchants was still trying to do business with Haiti, Protestant, because it's good for business. The same way today, guess what? You know how many Haitians are working right now for white people that Donald Trump is trying to deport them? It's good for business. All right, that's it on that with this.
We have more.
All right, keep going.
Come. Nevertheless, Jefferson grew even more hostile after the Louverture successor John
Jean-Jacques Dessalines.
How you say that?
Jean-Jacques Dessalines.
Dessalines.
You gotta train your tongue for this.
Yeah.
I got it. Jean-Jacques Dessalines. So let me read this part. Jean-Jacques Dessalines ordered the execution of whites remaining after the Napoleonic attempts to reconquer Saint-Domingue and reimpose slavery. So Jean-Jacques Dessalines, after 1804, he did what people call, a massacre. He actually cleaned up the island of the oppressors, all right? Because those people, they came to reinstate slavery. So now you got to remember, man, at this time, the United States of America is looking at the slaves that they have on the on the landmass of the United States of America. They looking at their own slaves. Thomas Jefferson is looking at his own slaves. So he is learning from what just happened to the French.
Right.
He's taking note. He's not trying to help these Haitians, because in helping these Haitians, what is that going to translate to with his own slaves in the United States of America? That's why from 1804 all the way to 1860, no president, and I have their names here, no president recognized Haiti. We're talking about Madison, Monroe.
That's right.
But matter of fact, last week we spoke about how President Monroe, he came out with the Monroe Doctrine to tell European nation, look, this hemisphere belongs to the United States of America. The United States of America is the only superpower that can oppress the blacks and Latinos over here on this hemisphere. That's what President Monroe did. All right. Further, oppressing the Haitian and stopping us from gaining any power. John Quincy Adams, Jackson, Van Buren, Tyler, Polk, Taylor, Fillmore, Pierce, Buchanan, all of those presidents, none of them recognized Haiti from 1804 to 1861. who's going to recognize Haiti? I'm going to read this part, Pete. It's going to be Lincoln. Did I send it to you? Did I send you Lincoln?
Oh no, you didn't send me Lincoln. You didn't send me Lincoln.
Okay, let me read this one.
Yeah, the Jeff.
So,
and
yeah, so now the reason why Lincoln is going to recognize the Haitians at this time, why? It's because Lincoln is trying to save the Union. Remember, he did not even want to free the slaves in the United States of America. I think you brought this out last week, Ruatazar. You know, he said it. If he could, you know, if he could save the Union, go ahead, Pete. You want to say something?
Exactly. Yeah, no, that's what I'm going to say.
Yeah,
if he could save the Union without, you know what I'm saying, without freedom of slaves, that's what he would do.
Right.
That's who he is.
Right.
You know what I mean? And but the Confederates were just strong.
Right.
They said no. But if he could do it without freeing the slave, he's okay.
Right. Right. So it wasn't his intention to free the slaves. He just had to do it. All right. He just had to do it. And that's the only way he was able to save the Union. So this is the time that he is going to recognize Haiti. So they didn't recognize Haiti for 50-something years, 57 years. So now in 1961, the Civil War origins of the Frost series. Now listen to this. Despite its evolutionary character, in 1861, Foreign Relations volume marks an important starting point for understanding the modern history of U.S. diplomatic documentation. This chapter explores the specific conditions surrounding the 1861 volume of the reaction to it, as well as the production and response to subsequent volumes issued during the Civil War. It was because of this Civil War that the United States now, they are going to recognize Haiti. And it was done by Lincoln. This is why a lot of black people, they love Lincoln, because they think Lincoln freed the slaves. You know, Lincoln didn't free the slaves. Lincoln, you know, he was being a devil. That's all he was doing. And just like, you know what Lincoln did? Lincoln did what France did to Haiti in 1794, when they transformed slavery and allowed Toussaint Louverture to rule the island. The only difference is that they didn't give us a black president. What they did do after that, though, was we went to a period of Reconstruction where we had black mayors, black governors, all of those Republicans that people are trying to use now. You got pseudo historians that are trying to use those black people during the period of Reconstruction to say those people were ruling the United States of America. You got pseudo historians that saying that right now, Pete. They used that period of Reconstruction to say they were ruling. You see, we were never slaves. We were ruling the United States of America. All right, you was gonna say something, Pete?
Oh no, you're dropping it so heavy because that's, you know what I mean. Denying was a disease. Denying was a disease.
Good.
You know what I mean? Even though you're walking around with, you know what I'm saying, with an English man's last name on your ID, with a French man's name on your ID, with a Spaniard man's name on your ID. But we was ruling. But we was ruling.
It's sad. All right. So now fast forward, go to what's his name? Charles X. All right.
Yeah.
So fast forward. All right. So now we didn't even talk about the debt that France imposed on Haiti. I went all the way to 1861. Let's talk about this debt right now. All right. Read that for me. 1825.
Come on. In 1825.
Oh man, no, don't read that yet. What's the other thing? Death. Read that part for me. Read that. We jumped the gun. Yeah, no, the death. Remember the other one with the general, the French general? Let me show you how diabolical French soldiers were against Haiti. All right. As soon as we gain our independence. Go back to the email so we could save some time. It was the one that's there. You go. Trade with Haiti, death. That one.
Oh
yeah. All right.
Oh.
Go down. Yeah. This is important right here. Go down. Keep going. All right, right there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Read.
You don't have to share it. Just read it.
Come. Ordinance. Ferrand, General of
Now, this was a general of the French army. All right, this was the general of the French army, and look at the posture that they took against Haiti as soon as we gained our independence. Read.
Commander in chief of the army of Saint
Domain.
Acting Captain General, member of the Legion of Honor.
All right, read the first article.
All
right, this is the ordinance that they took against Haiti. Read it. First article.
Order. All individual, whoever they may be, who are found in a line or neutral ships. Is disdain for the port of Saint Domingue,
which is Haiti. They are still calling Haiti Saint Domingue right here.
Oh yeah,
they still calling Haiti Saint Domingue. Why? Because they are not recognizing us as Haiti. He is still calling Haiti Saint Domingue in this ordinance. We're talking about 1805. We gained our independence in 1804. Now, look, you don't have to share it, please. You don't have to share it. You don't take too much time. Go ahead. Go back to it. All right? Keep going. So he said, right? He said that all individuals, whoever they may be, who are found on allied or neutral ships destined to Haiti, even though he's calling Haiti Saint Domingue right here. Anybody who is taking destination to Haiti, who are found as an ally, who are found on a neutral ship, keep going,
that are occupied by the revolt.
By the revolted. That are occupied by the Haitians. That's what he said. Because the Haitians revolted and gained their independence a year prior. This is what took place from 1804 all the way to, with France, all the way to 1825. All right? With France. With the United States of America from 1804 all the way to 1861. I think it was 1862 when they recognized us as an independent country. Now listen to what the first article of this ordinance says. Keep going.
Will be punished with death.
Will be punished with what?
Death.
Will be punished with unaliving. If you are found trading with these revolted, those Negroes who revolted, you will be punished with death. We're going to unalive you. Do you know how this affected trade for Haitians? They tried to strangle us from the moment we became independent. So when people are on the internet today, man, and I can believe I'm seeing Black people doing this, talking about how Haitians, we are not, prospering, we don't have, technology, we are poor. There is a reason for it. And we just talking about what the first few years, the first 25 years, first 60 years, all right? When we do part 3, we're going to talk about from 1960 all the way to 2026. Go ahead, Pete.
Oh, no, you're dropping it so heavy. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like the Black American. When we literally just came out of slavery within, you know what I mean? And our oppressor did not think about us, even though they was oppressing us, we still flourish.
Right.
You try to tell me if if France and the Spaniards wasn't touching Haiti, they wasn't going to flourish.
Right.
Of course, they was going to hook up with the Black Americans. You know what I mean? It would be like an obvious, like in the Caribbean, it would be so obvious. But you know what I mean? Like in Cuba, like in Jamaica, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like with all those plantations, when they have a vote, when they have the vote, our oppressor always dig into our problems. They knew that, you know what I'm saying, we was going to be better than them. So
right. Damn right, priest. Keep reading that article.
Come. Those who are found in the line and neutral ship, leaving the port of Saint Domingue that are occupied by the revolted will be punished and punished with death. Article 2.
Those who are found on the ally of neutral ships, not just the revolted, they're gonna, if you are an ally to these Haitians, you're gonna be punished. You're not supposed to align yourself with these Haitians. You're not supposed to trade with these Haitians. You're not supposed to help these Haitians. You need to leave these people isolated. We are going to isolate Haiti. 3.
You want me to do 3?
No, 2.
Article 2. Article 2. The general intent that that prisoner taken in these different cases will be conducted to one of the one of the ports of Saint Domingue that are occupied by the French.
All right, because remember the eastern part, the French soldiers, those who didn't get shit back, they went to the eastern part of the island because we didn't establish a stronghold on the eastern part. The eastern part, which is called Dominican Republic today, they established themselves there because they were plotting to invade Haiti back. But from 1804 all the way to 1820, we were still strong. So now go to King Charles. But during those 20 years, right, from 1804 to all the way to 1825, even though we were a stronghold back in 1804, they spent 25 years weakening us. 25 years strangling us. This is why in 1825, Boyer submitted. He submitted to the king of France at the time. Read that for me, Will.
Khan. In 1825, King Charles X of France forced Haiti to pay a crippling 150 million francs in indemnity of gunpoint via warship.
Via what?
Warship.
All right. This was not diplomatic. This was by force. This was by force. At that time, I mean, we could have attempted. Remember, Boyer is a descendant. Boyer, who was the president of Haiti at the time, his father, was a Frenchman, even though his mother had Haitian ancestry, but he was a mulatto. All right, what we call mulatto in Haiti. So he submitted to the king of France because they threatened to invade Haiti. Keep going.
Charging the newly free nation to compensate former slave holders for their lost property.
Why? For our lost property. We lost our slaves. Since we lost our slaves, since we lost the Haitians, then you gotta pay us. This is what they did. Keep going.
In exchange for diplomatic
recognition.
So
now we're gonna recognize you. That took 21 years. 21 years of strangulation. Remember what Péan, the general, did in his ordinance in Article 1 and 2. He let you know any ally, all right, who's found on neutral ships, who's trading with the Haitians, you will be punished by death. For 21 years, that policy stood against the Haitians. While we also have the United States of America, even though there were merchants from the United States of America who were trading, but it wasn't in the capacity that the Haitian needed. Go ahead, Pete.
Dropping so heavy because Lincoln, what I'm saying, President Lincoln paid reparations to those former slave masters.
Right.
That lost.
He sure did. He sure did. You know what FBAs are doing? FBAs are talking down on the Haitians. Y'all had to pay the French reparation. Y'all had to pay the French reparation. That's not gangster, nigga. You know, the white man is ruling the United States of America right now. You paying him taxes. And Lincoln paid, you know, the slave owners reparation, just like the Haitians did. You know? So what's the problem, man? Like, we are brothers. We are on this, in this thing together, man. We are on the same boat. We are the same people, man. And it's important for us to understand the history, man, to understand the policies against Haiti, why Haiti is in the position that Haiti is in today. Because without the United States, France, and Canada's intervention, we will build a kingdom of heaven, man. We will build a kingdom of heaven. Wherever we are, we build the kingdom of heaven right here in this hellhole called the United States of America, man. Like you were saying earlier, Priest, 40 years outside of slavery, Black Americans had the strongest economy, you know, had the strongest families, 40 years removed from slavery.
And the literacy went up like 90%.
Right.
So if you can read, you know what I'm saying, at the end, you know what I'm saying, within like what, 15 to 20 years, everybody was damn near reading. So.
Right. And that's all it takes. You know, all it takes is for us not to be around these white people, man. Once they're not in our affairs, because remember, we were segregated, man. Segregation was the best thing that happened to us. This is why white people was like, oh, hell no. We're going to have to do something. We're going to have to use integration as a means to empower ourselves over them. We got to destroy their hospitals. We got to destroy their schools. That's what they did to Haiti. This is what they are doing to Haiti right now in 2026.
Right.
And guess who they are using? They are using our brothers, man. They are using the gangs to do it. They are destroying hospitals. They are destroying school. They are destroying the Haitian government. Why? Because Haiti is under occupation today. Haiti is under occupation. A lot of people are denying it, but we are under United States occupation, man. This is the United States of America's colony. That's what it is. Haiti is a United States colony. And we have to recognize it as that, so that we can do the necessary things to empower ourselves. The minute that you say, nah, we are free, you know, 1804, you're not recognizing what the enemy is doing to you.
That's right.
You're not recognizing it. Eric Prince is in Haiti right now in a period, I think, in a period of 6 months, Pete, thousands of people, man, have been unalived by drones from Eric Prince and them. Thousands of Haitians, and most of them are civilians. And no one is saying anything about it. Nobody's talking. Meanwhile, where was he with Black Rock? What country was he? Eric Prince.
Huh?
Blackwater.
Oh,
Blackwater. What country was that?
No, that's American country.
No.
Iraq.
Was it Iraq?
Yeah, it was Iraq and Afghanistan.
I forgot which one of the countries, but 17 civilians lost their lives, man. 17.
Oh, no. Black Rock also did in the Louisiana when they had the water.
No, I'm not talking about the U.S. though. I'm talking about international in the Middle East. I'm not sure if it's Afghanistan or Iraq. But it was one of them countries. The first one,
Iraq.
It was one of them countries, man. 17 civilians. 17. I'm not saying 100. 17 civilians lost their lives. And the international community was on an uproar for those 17 civilians. I don't know if they were Iraqis or Afghanistans, but the international community was on an uproar about what Blackwater did in Iraq or Afghanistan, somewhere in the Middle East. But right now, they are doing the same thing in Haiti, times 100. Thousands of people have lost their lives to drone attack, supposedly attacking the gangs. and the gangs are still on Facebook and on TikTok live. We are under U.S. occupation. And what the hell is happening with the bodies anyway? Sidebar, just a quick sidebar. What the hell is happening with all of these bodies, man, that Eric Prince have unalived through drones attack? What's happening with those bodies? Because clearly they have destroyed our hospitals in the capital.
That's right.
So all of those bodies, where are they going? All of those arms, those legs, those heart, where are they going? And you have journalists, they're not talking about that. Journalists now, they are gossiping. That's what they are doing. People with a microphone, people with thousands of subscribers, thousands of followers, hundreds of thousands of followers, 50,000 of followers, that can make a dent in the consciousness of our people. You know what they are doing? They are dumbing down the people so that we don't talk about Eric Prince. We don't talk about the policies, the posture that the United States of America is taking against Haiti. Well, what we are doing now, we are showing you. We're going to get to what they have done in recent years, but we just going into history to show you what they've been doing since 1805. What? That's what failed him? Since 1805, he took that posture. That's right. You are found trading with these Haitians, you're going to get unalive. Finish reading that with King Charles. About the, I think, 14th fleet they sent? Yeah, right there. Yep, 14 warships. Background and enforcement.
Oh,
yeah.
Background and enforcement.
Mm-hmm. The ultimatum.
Yeah, the ultimate. Charles.
And clap it up for Paratazar real quick, man. All right. I'm sorry, Christ, Pete. You know what I'm saying? Clap it up for Paratazar, man. In the ISUPK, a lot of our people, man, what we do, it's not everybody that can do it, And as you can hear, you hear Paratazar, his reading improved a whole lot being in the ISUPK. You know what I'm saying? This is a brother who would not be reading at all if it wasn't for the ISUPK. So clap it up again for Pete. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what we do in the ISUPK, man. Go ahead, Pete.
Charles X sent a fleet of 14 warships carrying over 500 cannons. 500
cannons. 14 warships carrying over 500 cannons. All right. To do what?
To Port-au-Prince in July 1825.
And that's what they did. The United States of America, they did this recently. When they were trying to fire what's his name, Alex Didier-Fils-Aimé, they sent 3 warships to Haiti because they are installing Alex Didier-Fils-Aimé as the prime minister, and you Negroes better not do nothing about it. They did this to us recently. Why? Because Haiti is a United States colony. All right? We need to recognize this. And they are pacifying us right now with Cap Haitian. Cap Haiti, you know what Cap Haiti is? All right, for people who know what's happening in Cap Haiti, I will be doing a class on this. Cap Haiti is a sleeping pill. It's a sleeping pill so you don't talk about what's happening in Port-au-Prince. So you don't talk about what Eric Prince is doing. So you can say, yeah, we are cleaning up Haiti. We're cleaning up Haiti. I'm going to do a class to show you what's really happening in Cap Haiti. It's a sleeping pill. And a lot of you are sleeping. Go ahead, Pete.
No, it sounds crazy. Like, yeah, we clean up Haiti, but you got to bend the knee.
Yeah.
You got to bend the knee to the United States.
Right.
You got to bend the knee to what we about to do to Haiti. Bend the knee. Don't have no, don't feel free. Just bend the knee to us, and we're gonna take care of you.
And that's how gentrification works. Gentrification, the first stage, right? The first stage is destroy. But there's another stage after that. The other stage is to clean up. That's the other stage. So when you see the cleanup is not for you. It's not for you. The destruction was for you. That was your part. The cleanup is not for you. The cleanup is for the international communities that's going to come to Haiti now. You see the Chinese are already in Haiti. You see the Arabs, Qatar, they in Haiti. All right, white people, they are in Haiti. It is for them to come and install their industries in Haiti, which is going to kill the business of the common people. That's really what's happening. But you going to applaud it. And that's always how it happens, Baratazar. They destroy you so much the minute they take a broom, right? Real talk.
If I may, that's what George Bush and the vice president, George Bush vice president,
Hillary
went into
Clinton?
Iraq. Huh?
Hillary Clinton?
No, not the Clintons, the Bush. The Bush and
who was the vice president at
the
that
vice
time?
vice president. This is he was the vice president of his father.
No, go ahead.
What they did, what they did is, have you ever heard of non-negotiated contracts when they destroyed Iraq?
Right.
Then George Bush family got the contract.
Yeah.
The contract to build it back up.
Yeah.
So they destroyed Iraq, they destroyed Afghanistan, and they got the contract. Hence, Black Rock.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Black Water. All those got those contracts to build it back up.
Yeah,
and that's
they make the money double time.
Yeah. That's what the United States. They will beat you up. They say, I want peace.
Right.
It's a lot.
Yeah. And this is what they do, man. That's the tactic of the oppressor. They destroy you so much to the point that when they take a broom to sweep a little dust from all of the destruction, you are happy. Like, oh my God, they cleaning up. They picked up some little dust. Meanwhile, in 6 months, we lost thousands of citizens by every prince alone. Every prince in the drones attack alone. I'm not even talking about the gangs. I'm just talking about every prince and his man. But no one is talking about that. Why? You know why? Because Cap Haiti is being cleaned up. They're cleaning up Cap Haiti, Pete.
That's right.
Cap Haiti is being cleaned up. Haiti is about to experience a new change. There's a new air, on Haiti right now. Because they're cleaning up Cap Haiti. Keep reading that.
Come.
Share the live, y'all. Share the live. The water for the people who tuned in.
Come.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see.
The 150 million. So you just read Charles X and fleet 14 warships carrying over 500 cannons to Port-au-Prince in July. So 500 cannons on 14 warships. All right, and I compare that to what the United States did in February of this year with the 3 warships that they sent to ensure that Alex Didier-Fils-Aimé remained the prime minister of Haiti. Now read the cost.
Khan, the cost, the 150 million French, equal 10 times the price the U.S. paid for the Louisiana Purchase.
Remember, the Louisiana Purchase was all due because of Haiti. Haiti is responsible for the Louisiana Purchase, man. The United States of America, they were able to uproot France out of Louisiana. All of that territory. They were able to uproot France out of the Louisiana, the Louisiana territories.
Right.
And France is going to get 10 times that money. They're going to get 10 times that money. Why? Because they lost their property. Not only did they lose their slaves in Haiti, they lost their slaves and the territories in the United States of America. Keep going.
Khan. The double debt.
So now listen to this. Not only that, the 150 million, it was 10 times the price the U.S. paid. Listen to this so you can understand, man. When I hear people talk about Haiti, like why Haitians and why we can prosper. You have to put this in your mind, right? The price that the United States of America paid for the entire territory of Louisiana, which increased the size of the United States of America, that price, France imposed a debt that was 10 times more. Not only was it 10 times more, read the double debt.
Double debt. To make the first payment, Haiti had to take out massive high interest loans from French banks.
This is the diabolical action policies that they impose on us. We had to take a debt. Remember, it's already 10 times higher. It's 10 times higher. Now we have to take a debt from who? From Haitian banks? No. From French banks. We took a debt from the people that we have to pay. We took a loan from them. This is how diabolical that is. I don't know why Boyer didn't say, hell no, we're going to fight. But he was a Frenchman. He was a Frenchman. Boyer was not Haitians. He was not a Haitian. He was not a Zoe. Because Dessalines would have not agreed to this. Christophe would have not agreed to this. They would have not. But Boyer did. He agreed. He agreed to this. And this is really, you see this one really? This is like the crucifixion of Haiti right there. This is it right there. This crippled Haiti all the way until I think 1947. All the way to 1947. And so much happened between that time and 1947 on top of this double debt that was already 10 times higher than what the United States have to pay for the Louisiana purchase. Keep going, Pete.
Locking the country into a cycle of refinancing.
You got to refinance. And guess what? That debt is getting worse and worse and worse and worse. So now instead of construction, building hospitals, building schools, and even though we still prosper, man, we made the best out of the situation that we were placed in. All the way to 1980, Haiti was the safest country in the Caribbean to travel to. So you imagine, Pete, if we did not have all of this U.S. and French intervention, what Haiti would have been? In 1980, Haiti was the safest country to travel to. The safest. The Clinton, they had their honeymoon in Haiti because they was like, man, we need to take this, like take full control of this country. That's what they're doing right now. Go ahead, Pete.
Oh no, you're dropping so heavy. Everybody got to know Haiti would have been the Harlem of the Caribbean. You know what I mean? Just like the Mecca of where Black people is because the history. Mm-hmm. So you're like, hey, you know, like any Black person was like, yo, I'm going to Haiti. You know why you're going to Haiti? Because it's your own continent and it's freedom of your own kind. Right. You know what I mean? And you know it's not European based. Mm-hmm. It's your own kind base. So why not be around your own kind?
But that's what Haiti was. Haiti was the Mecca. Haiti was the Mecca up until the 80s. Even with all of the United States intervention, even with all of the France and Canada, even with everything they did, we still, prosper as a nation. We still had our head high. We still had morals, man. We were still the safest country. That's it on that.
Yeah, unless you want the long term.
You could read that, the payout window.
Oh, come.
And then
long-term impact, the payout window. Mm-hmm. Through reducing to 6 million French in 1838, with final direct payments ending in the 19th century.
I think 1940. Yeah, 1947. That's right.
Come.
So can you picture a debt you paid from 1825 all the way to 1947? How many years is that? How many years is that? What, 122 years? Right? About 122 years? Yeah. 122 years. You paying a debt to your oppressor instead of building your nation. Don't ask me why Haiti is poor today. Haiti is not poor, man. Haiti is being robbed. And Haiti has been getting robbed since we gained our independence. Why? Because of the devil. That's why. Keep going.
Compounding bank loans make Haiti paying off the total debt and interest only by 1947.
Only by 1947. So now let me read this. U.S. invasion. I went to this last week. We didn't get to go deep into it. Now go get me Frederick Douglass. Hold Frederick Douglass for me. U.S. invasion and occupation of Haiti, right? 1914 to 1915. Following the assassination of the Haitian president in July of 1915, President Woodrow Wilson sent the United States Marines into Haiti to restore order and maintain political and economic stability in the Caribbean. This occupation continued until 1934. Now, the Monroe Doctrine was essential for them to do this because this is exactly what they used. They used the Monroe Doctrine to go and occupy Haiti because their interest in Haiti was being threatened by the Germans.
That's right.
All right. It was being threatened by the Germans, and we're about to read this in this article. The United States government interest in Haiti existed for decades prior to its occupation as a potential naval base for the United States of America. So now you have to understand how World War III plays an important role in this. All right, the ISUPK since 1969, we have been telling you about World War III. The United States of America, since the middle of the 1800s, they have been trying to establish a naval base at Mont Saint Nicolas in Haiti. Since the 1860s, they've been trying to do it. And they sent, what's his name? Benjamin Franklin. We're going to get to him. We're going to get to Benjamin Franklin. All right. So the relationship between the United States and Cuba is of extreme importance for the United States to have total control of Haiti. Why? Because Cuba is right under the belly. We did a class on this, all right? World War III. When you look at Cuba, Cuba is right under the belly of the United States of America, all right? Cuba is right under the United States of America's belly, right under the devil's belly. But guess where Haiti is? Haiti is right under the belly of Cuba. All right. When you look at the geography, you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Why is this important? This is important because of the relationship that Cuba and Russia has, because Cuba has nuclear, capacity, and that the United States is very worried about. So they need control of the island completely. They need total control of Haiti. And that's what they are doing right now. They are establishing a United States government in Haiti. That's what they're doing. They are destroying the Haitian government. They destroying everyone with, a sense of morality, everyone with a sense of, patriotism. They are destroying that in Haiti right now as we speak. This is why you don't really hear journalists talking about what Eric Prince is doing in Haiti. You don't hear about what the United States is doing in Haiti. They got you focused on the TPS. They got you focused on the Haitians over here, or the TPS in Oka. They got you focused on TPS and Oka. Meanwhile, they taking control of the entire island of Haiti under our eyes. All right. So let me get back to this article. All right. Haiti's stability concerned U.S. diplomatic defense officials who feared Haitian instability might result in foreign rule of Haiti. In 1868, President Andrew Johnson, all right, suggested the annexation of the island of Hispaniola, meaning, why don't we just make Haiti? And the nerve of him too, Pete. You know what he called Haiti here? He called Haiti what Christopher Columbus called Haiti.
That's right.
He's not referring to Haiti as Haiti. He referred to Haiti as Hispaniola, you know, because this is a conquered people. This is a conquered land. You are not Haiti. You are Hispaniola. The nerve of them.
They're so nice that we gotta conquer them. They're so nice to us and they fed us. I gotta enslave. You know what I'm saying? I gotta enslave the woman who just made my dinner. I gotta enslave her.
Right.
That's, you know what I mean? That's just the way they that's the way they temperament.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like,
Let's read this. So Andrew Johnson suggested the annexation of the island of Hispaniola. Let's just make Haiti a little United States of America. Translation. This is the translation. Let's make Haiti little US. All right. Suggested the annexation of the island of Hispaniola, consisting of Haiti and the Dominican Republic, to secure a U.S. defensive and economic state in the West Indies. This is why Haiti is important, because Haiti geopolitically is a defense for the United States of America if they have control of it. If they don't, then it is a threat. It's a threat. So the U.S. is not going to take their foot of Haiti. They're not going to do it because their belly is at stake. Because Cuba is right under the belly of the United States of America.
that's right.
And Haiti is right under the belly of Cuba. Let me keep going. If you know, you know. To secure a U.S. defense and economic state in the West Indies from 1889 to 1891, Secretary of State James Blaine unsuccessfully sought a lease of Mont Saint Nicolas. They were trying to get a lease at Mont Saint Nicolas from 1889 to 1891. All right. So this invasion of Haiti in 1914, it was a long time coming. That was a long time coming. We're talking about at least 50 years. Who knows? Maybe since 1806, maybe since Thomas Jefferson. That's not documented. That's just speculation. But who knows how long they've been trying to say, you know what? We need to take control of this island right here.
Right.
As far as we know, from what is documented, it's been since the mid-1800s. Since the mid-1800s, they've been trying to take control of this island and establish a naval base at Mont Saint Nicolas, you know. And I'm so curious to know what's happening. We got to establish ISUPK Mont Saint Nicolas in Haiti. All right. I know there's people at Mont Saint Nicolas who have internet, and if you know somebody that lives in that area or close to that area, make sure you send them the ISUPK, man. Because all Haitians need to know of the ISUPK. All Haitians, from Okap to Port-au-Prince to Jérémie to Mont Saint Nicolas, all Haitians need to know of the ISUPK.
Right.
All right, let's keep going. A city on Haiti's northern coast, and when you look at Mont Saint Nicolas, matter of fact, Pete, pull that up on a map. When you look at Mont Saint Nicolas is right under Cuba. Put Mont Saint Nicolas. Put M-O-L-E. M-O-L-E. Space Saint. Yeah, put Saint. Like the sense. No, sense, like the sense.
Like smell?
Like the holy, like scent. Holy. Yeah. No, S-A-I. Yeah. He got the E. Yep. Mont Saint Nicolas. Yep. Right there. It's right there. Commune in Haiti. Mo Saint Nicolas. Click that and click on map. Hold on. Mo Saint Nicolas. See if you could. Can you zoom out? All right. Y'all could do this on your Google map. Look at where Mo Saint Nicolas is in relation to Cuba. All right. Go ahead. Keep zooming out. Keep zooming out. Keep zooming out until you can see Cuba. You're gonna see Cuba up there, like and share that on the YouTube. What's going on, TikTok? And this class will be available on YouTube. All right. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. This no. Cuba is gonna be right there up top. Yeah. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. No, zoom out. Stay right there. Stay in that corner. There you go. That's Cuba right there. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. There you go. There you go. All right. There's Cuba right there. We are right underneath the belly of Cuba. Right under the belly of Cuba. And this is where the United States of America, since Woodrow Wilson, have been trying to establish a naval base. And they can do it now. This is the time right now. In 1868, President Woodrow Wilson said, you know what? We need to make Haiti, excuse me, a later United States of America. In 2026, what are they doing with Haiti right now? What are they doing with Haiti? Because this is a perfect time. They can unalive children in Haiti by drones, and no one is talking about it. There is not an international uproar against what's happening in Haiti. There's not an international uproar against what's happening in Haiti. Why not? Because it's the Haitians. Because it's happening to God's chosen people. Matter of fact, give me Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 8 real quick. We ain't going to no scriptures. And then we're gonna go to what's his name? Yeah, to what's his name? Frederick Douglass.
Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 8. Because thou hast spoiled.
Let me see what verse 7 says.
Verse 7. Salakia. Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 7. Shall they not rise up suddenly, that shall bite thee, and awake, that shall vex thee, and thou shalt be for booties unto them. Mm-hmm. Verse 8. Because thou hast spoiled many nations, mm-hmm. All the remnant of the people shall spoil thee. And this is what the U.S. is afraid of, man. The United States of America is afraid of all the people that they bite, all the people that they bit, all the nations that they destroy, all the nations that they weaken, all the wars, man. America, what, is 250 years? 250 years old. America have been at war for at least 230 years, at least 230 years of its existence. America is afraid of this right here. Because thou hast spoiled many nations, all the remnant of the people shall spoil thee. Because, keep going, Pete. Because of the men's blood. Because of men's blood, man. And they do it, guess what? They do it to their own people. And you know how they blind their people from not realizing that they are oppressing white people? They say the Haitians are your problem. That's what they're doing right now with CPS. Right. They oppress their own people, man. That's why their own people rise up against them. Their own people rise up against them all the time, man. It's like on January 6th. January 6th, 1776. 1776 is white people, rich white people.
that rise up against their fathers, man. Because daddy is asking us to pay too much taxes, man. They love freedom, but they love to oppress people. They love freedom. They want to do whatever they want to do, but you cannot do whatever you want to do. You cannot be free. You cannot be an independent Haiti. You cannot be a sovereign Haiti. You cannot have your own rice production. Next week, when we do this class, Lord willing, we're going to go over the history from, I want to really focus from Duvalier to 2026. All right. I'm going to show you what they did. We're talking about 100 years ago. We're talking about, 1805, 1806, 1825, 1868. All right. 1914, which we're going to get to. Keep going. Keep reading that.
And for the violence of the land, of the city, and of all that dwelleth therein.
Okay. And for the violence of the land, man. America have caused violence, man. These people are diabolical. Look what they are doing to Haiti right now. Look what they did to Nicaragua, to Colombia, to Mexico. Look what they are doing to Venezuela. Look what they are doing to Cuba. They are fighting the Cubans right now. These people are violent, man. They are diabolical. And they are the reason why your Haitian brothers are suffering. They are the reason, man. They are the reason why. It is their intervention in our progress as a nation, in our prosperity, man, that is causing us to be in the condition that we are in. So don't look at the Haitians like the Haitians can't govern themselves. You got to look at the oppressor for his bloodthirsty nature. That's who you have to look at. And you need to gather together with the Haitians. I'm talking about the FBA, the FBA and the Dominicans and the people who are coming against the Haitians, man. You are coming against the Haitians because you have a white gringo spirit in you. Because you should recognize what they are doing to the Haitians. They did it to your people. Matter of fact, they are doing it to your people because the Haitians are your people.
If I may, see, our oppressor is such the devil what the Bible speaks of. Because everything is built on confusion. You know what I mean? And he will build, and he was, and he would separate a house. He would separate your own house.
Yeah.
Because you gotta realize, 6 months ago, it was about the Mexicans. Right. So FBAs was talking about, we gotta get these Mexicans out of here.
Right.
The Haitians talking about, we gotta get the Mexicans out of here. Now it's the Mexicans. Right. I mean, now it's the Haitians. Now even the Mexicans today saying, we gotta get the Haitians out of here.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Everybody's speaking, but nobody's talking about the illegal, the illegal, the legal Asians. That's in this country, which is one of the biggest illegal group that's in America. The East Indians. Nobody ain't talking about the East Indians. They are also the biggest. And nobody say anything about the Ukrainians. Nobody. How many how many illegal Ukrainians here? That that got jobs.
Right.
That got a house. Literally got a house.
Exactly, man. And that's what they do. What you say is so heavy, Pete, because they divide a house, man. The same way they divide the men and the women, the same way they divide the children. America is built on dividing the men and the women and the children. That's how they prosper. They divide the black household, the Hispanic household. They turn the woman against the men.
That's right.
To the point that the women are telling you right now, they don't need a man. And they turn the children against the father. All the movies, when you pay attention to when you're watching movies, right? Specifically black movies, and see the witchcraft that they put in these movies, man, so that the children could feel some type of way about the father figure in that movie. I don't care what movie it is. The last one, which Commanding General Yana spoke about, was that Michael Jackson movie. That Michael Jackson movie is straight up witchcraft against a father figure. That's what it is. That is a witchcraft that they are doing to divide the household, to divide the children so that they could see the father figure, so that they could see the disciplinary as, a tyrant, somebody that they need to separate themselves from. Meanwhile, that is the man that is there to protect you. That's what America is good at. The same way they divide the household is the same way that they are dividing the tribes right now. And you see it. You see the Haitians, the Dominicans, the Puerto Ricans. Guess what? This is how bad it is, man. When I tell you Isaiah 1:3, Isaiah 1:3 is the perfect scripture to explain what is happening to us as a people, man. Listen to this, Pete. Sidebar real quick. We're going to go back to the article and we're going to talk about Frederick Douglass, all right? Sidebar real quick. The FBA, right? No, let's start with the Dominicans. The Dominicans are speaking against the Haitians. Listen to this, Pete. The Dominicans are speaking against the Haitians, right? We need to get these Haitians out of Santo Domingo. Guess what's happening in Puerto Rico? In Puerto Rico, the Puerto Ricans are saying we need to get rid of these Dominicans. We need to send these Dominicans back to the Dominican Republic. And guess what's happening with the FBA? The FBA is saying we need to separate ourselves from the Puerto Ricans, from the Dominicans, and from the Haitians. And guess what? The Haitians who are Haitian American, right, who have a Haitian passport, are saying to the other Haitians who have Haitian passport, who don't have a United States of American passport. The Haitians who have U.S. passport, I think I said that wrong the first time. The Haitians who have U.S. passports, they are saying, y'all need to go back to Haiti. To their own Haitian brothers and sisters.
Right.
Read Isaiah 1:3, and then let's get back to the class. Isaiah 1:3.
Isaiah chapter 1,
verse 3. After this, make sure you go to Commanding General Yohana, the real Commanding General Yohana on YouTube. The General is live right now, all right? And he is breaking down all the mysteries of the universe, all right? I'm going to tune in. As soon as we end this class, I will be tuning in to Commanding General Yohana, all right? The Black Watch Show, all right? Go ahead, read that. The ox.
Yeah. Come. Isaiah chapter 1, verse 3. The ox knoweth his owner.
That is an animal, man. Y'all love oxtail, right? All of us love oxtail. Haitians love oxtail. Jamaicans love oxtail. Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, Black Americans, we all love oxtail. Well, oxtail is the tail of an ox. All right? That is the tail of an animal. And listen to what the Bible says about this animal. Read, Pete.
And
the ox.
Oh no, Salaki. The ox knoweth his owner.
That animal, they know who their owner is. They know what house they belong to. Keep going.
And the ass, his master's crib.
And the donkey knows his master's crib. He knows. That animal knows where it belongs. Keep going.
Come. But Israel.
But the Dominicans.
But Israel.
The Puerto Ricans.
But Israel.
The Haitians.
But Israel.
The FBA.
But Israel.
The Puerto Ricans that are saying, send the Dominicans back to the Dominican Republic. The Dominicans that are saying, send the Haitians back to Haiti. The Black Americans that are saying, send the Haitians back, send the Dominicans. We don't need none of y'all. Keep going.
But Yasha Allah doeth not know. My people doeth not consider.
We don't know who the hell we are. We don't know where the hell we belong. We don't even consider that this oppressor, this devil, is destroying Haiti. He's destroying the Dominican Republic. He's destroying Puerto Rico. He's destroying Jamaica. He's destroying Black Americans right now in the United States of America. Black Americans are getting lynched in 2026. You talking against the Haitians? Meanwhile, we are getting lynched in the U.S. right now. The Haitians are not doing the lynching. The Puerto Ricans are not doing it. The Dominicans are not doing it. Our oppressor, the one who's destroying Haiti, the one who destroyed Mexico, the one who's starving Cuba, the one who stole from Venezuela, he's the one doing it, and he's doing it to all of us. Right. To all of us. And you over here fighting your brother, man. You're a pussycat. You're scared of the oppressor. I see you. You're scared of the oppressor. And that's what you do. When you're scared of the oppressor, you go look at whoever is vulnerable, or you perceive that is vulnerable, not realizing that that is your people. That's your people you're trying to take advantage of, or you're trying to abuse. No, it's time for us to face our bully, man. Right. It's time for us to face our bully, man. The bully that's destroying Haiti, we have to face that bully. And we do it by gathering together. Let's go to Frederick Douglass real quick. All right. Hey, Key, what's up? Hello, sis. I see you just tuned in. We're about to end the live soon, but it's on YouTube. All right. Haiti Sherry, shalom, sis. Shalom, bro. And everyone, your oxtail used to be one of my favorite dish. Hey, still one of my favorite. And guess what? Let me say this real quick, right? Let me say this real quick. Jamaican oxtails is better than Haitian oxtail. I know I'm Levi. I know I'm Haitian. But guess what? Haitians, we got everything else. We got everything else. That's me. All right. I speak as a man. This is not from the scriptures. All right. This is not from the scriptures. I speak as a man. The Jamaicans, they got the oxtail on lock. We got everything else. Jamaicans got the oxtail on lock. We got the black rice. You know, we got everything else. But, you know, I love me some Jamaican oxtail. You know? Let's get that, please.
President Benjamin Harris appointed Frederick Douglass as the U.S. Minister, Resident, and Consul General to Haiti.
Frederick Douglass, what's his name? Man, what's his name? You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, the Blackity Black.
Yeah, the Blackity Black cat. Oh, man.
Umar Johnson.
Umar Johnson claimed that Frederick Douglass is his granddaddy. No, did he say granddaddy?
Yeah, he's related, but on Frederick Douglass, like his brother's side.
Yes, like he's like a great uncle or something. That's what he claimed. Well, guess what? The United States of America used Frederick Douglass when they wanted what we read earlier in this article. Let me read that part again so you can understand the geopolitical relation between U.S. and Haiti. From 1889 to 1891, Secretary of State James Blaine unsuccessfully sought a lease of Mont Saint-Nicolas, a city on Haiti's northern coast, strategically located for a naval base. That, man, the nerve of the devil, right? They feel like, man, this place is strategically placed here for a naval base. It's like this place was made for a United States naval base. That's what they're saying, B. Right. They go to Haiti and look at your land and say, man, your land was placed here for the U.S. to have a naval base. It's like somebody walk in your house and see your couch and see, damn, this couch was made for me to lay on. This is my couch. We laughing, but we understand the devil in the ISUPK. Right. You understand? We understand the devil. The devil went to Mont Saint-Nicolas and they like, man, this place is strategically, it was created. The Most High God created Mont Saint-Nicolas for a United States naval base. That's right. They were unsuccessful, but guess who they used? Guess who they used? Because they tried to do it. They wanted to do it since the 1860s under Woodrow Wilson, right? They use this so-called black man. They use this. He was the last, trick. He was the last trick out of the devil's, witchcraft to get Haiti to let them lease Mont Saint Nicolas so they could have a naval base. Haiti is an important island for the United States of America's military. Haiti is under U.S. occupation right now in 2026. Haiti is under U.S. occupation. That's what it is. There's nothing else. Haiti is being gentrified. We've been telling you this for years. For years. Haiti is being gentrified. Haiti is going through the gentrification process. And what is the gentrification process? Destroy. And then there's a process after the destruction. It's the cleanup. Port-au-Prince will be cleaned up, but not right now. They still got some more territories. The gang just attacked a territory recently. It happened today. I didn't have time to get all that information because I was preparing the class for today. They just attacked another territory in Haiti. The gangs that the police seems to not have control over. The gang seems to be more powerful than the police.
By accident.
It's not by accident.
Not by accident. It's a lot. If I may, and everybody keep on forgetting that America is occupying Venezuela. How can you kidnap a country's president and not occupy the country at the same time?
Right. Good. Yeah, they did the same thing to Jean-Bertrand Aristide in 2004. They did the same thing.
Exactly.
They went, kidnapped him, and shipped him to Africa.
During the Iraq, when they said they had weapons of mass destruction, it was during that time. Yeah. When they said, we got to destroy everything. And that's when it was Dick Cheney and Enron. Dick Cheney was vice president to George Bush. And Dick Cheney company got those contracts to build Iraq and Afghanistan. Right. But Dick Cheney was the CEO of the country. Of the company. But he decided to step down. So he went from making billions of dollars to only make $100,000. That wasn't by accident.
Yeah, and they pocket all of that money too. All that money. Because I remember I saw something on it where they didn't build shit. They didn't build nothing. Just like what they did to Haiti. When we go, because this is the most important part. The recent history is more important, right? For us to understand why Haiti is going through what it's going through right now. From Duvalier to 2026, that's going to be mind-blowing. You think this is mind-blowing? Wait till you hear what the U.S. have been doing, and Canada, from the Duvalier all the way to today in 2026. Go ahead, P.
So we said, I'm sorry from the top. President Benjamin Harris appointed Frederick Douglass as the U.S. Minister Resident of and Consul General to Haiti.
Right, he was the Minister Resident and Consul to Haiti. Why? Because they needed him to go talk to these Negroes. You a Negro. You a good Negro. Go talk to these Negroes for us because we trying to get a naval base in Haiti. Mont Saint Nicolas, we want Mont Saint. Matter of fact, what am I talking about? I said 50 years, England. When England was occupying Haiti, that's the territory they were occupying. And this is why they love Toussaint Louverture so much. Man, I got to go to that history, man. It just came to my mind just now. It's a lot. The history, we're talking about 200 plus years of history. When the reason why France, right, till this day, they love Toussaint Louverture is because Toussaint Louverture fought England off the island with the black troops. He fought England off the island and Spain. But when he did it, he didn't do it for an independent Haiti. He did it for the French Empire. Haiti was still Saint-Domingue. It was still the colony of the French Empire. So Mont Saint Nicolas, you could look at this like Jeremy, all that area was being occupied by England. They didn't have a stronghold in Haiti, but they were occupying Jeremy. They were occupying that territory, you know. And then the black army under Toussaint Louverture, they fought England off the island, and they fought Spain off the island as well. You know, that's how French became the French became the sole, we could say, rulers of Haiti. All right, keep going.
Khan, and changed affairs to the Dominican Republic in June 1889.
June 1889, which correspond with what we are reading in this article. All right, which is the exact time. This is why it says here that who was it? Salakia. The Secretary of State, James Blaine. It was from 1889 to 1891. James Blaine unsuccessfully sought a lease of Mont Saint Nicolas. He was unsuccessful, even though they used the black man, even though they used Frederick Douglass, they were unsuccessful. Well, right now, this is the time. This is the time. And I said this, I think last year or 2 years ago when I did the class about World War III, we have to watch that territory. Why? Because they have been trying to build their naval base forever. They've been trying to do it. And right now is a perfect time. It's a perfect time to do it because they are unaliving children in Haiti and nobody's talking about it. So if they're building a naval base, surely nobody's going to talk about it. Who knows if they're not doing it right now? I don't know what's happening in Mont Saint Nicolas. You know, we need to get some of our people out there. Keep going.
Khan. Douglas served in Port-au-Prince from November 1889 until his resignation in July 1891.
Exactly.
A tenure complicated by intense political pressure regarding U.S. Navy base.
Where you at?
Right here.
I can see it.
Yeah.
You could skip that. What's that right there? Service and service. What's that?
Appointment and service.
Appointment and service. Okay, read that real quick.
Appointment and service. Role appointed on June 26th.
Okay, you could drop that. You could drop that. He's just telling you the role as the consul general. All right. So that's you. The reason that I brought this up is to show you the tactic of the oppressor. You know, the tactic is let's use a black man. Let's use Frederick Douglass. All right. Go to Haiti and let's try to establish something so that these these rebels, they are rebelling against us. Maybe if we send a black man, maybe we could get something going on with them. All right. That's what they use Frederick Douglass for. All right. He was used for the U.S. to establish a stronghold in Mont Saint Nicolas for the purpose of creating a naval base. All right. So now let's go back to this article right here. As a result, so now remember, this is 1889 to 1891. So what's going to happen during that time? This is what's happening during that time. As a result, as a result of increased instability in Haiti in the years before 1915. What happened in the year before 1915? The president was assassinated in 1912. All right, the president, Jean-Jacques Dessalines, that was his name. He was named after the president, the emperor of Haiti. All right, he was assassinated in 1912, and another president was assassinated again in 1915. So during those 3 years, it was high instability in Haiti. And the United States of America, they were worried about German influence in Haiti. And this is the reason why they went and occupied Haiti, so they could establish themselves as the rulers. Because why? Haiti is a United States colony. That's what it is.
That's right.
Y'all want to say it because of 1804. We get our independence. We are not free. We are not independent. We are being oppressed. We are being colonized in 2026. I know you got Wi-Fi. You know, I know you think you're free. We are not free, man. We are being oppressed. We are being oppressed, man. So what they did, let me read that again. As a result of increased instability in Haiti in the years before 1915, the United States heightened its activity to deter foreign influence between 1911 and 1915. So when you see those assassinations, you know who's behind them. When you see president is getting blown in the palace, P. It's like the White House just blowing up. That's what it was equivalent to. The palace in Haiti, the presidential palace, blew up with the president inside of it. And he was unalive. And we went through severe instability for these 3 years, from 1912 to 1915. So what they did, do you have that article? Do you have the article about Citibank in 1914? Do you have that?
No, not.
You don't have Citibank? Type that real quick. Type Citibank Haiti 1914. Just type that as I read this. Between 1911 and 1915, 7 presidents, man, listen to this. 1911 to 1915. Can you believe this? Between 1911 to 1915, 7 presidents were assassinated or overthrown in Haiti, increasing U.S. policymakers' fear of foreign intervention. They fear foreign intervention so much. Why? Because Haiti is a country that the United States of America, they just have to have it. They just have to have control over Haiti. It must happen by any cost. If we have to unalive a few presidents, you know, Pete, if we got to unalive a few presidents, I mean, that's what it's got to be. That's just what got to happen.
You got to make the omelets.
Yeah. If we got to crack a few eggs to make the omelet, that's what's got to happen. And that's what they doing, man. They doing it till this day. You don't understand why the Haitians are seeking refuge in the United States of America? You don't understand it? Then you don't know your enemy. You don't know who your enemy is. If you don't understand why the Haitians are seeking refuge in the U.S. And that's how diabolical it is, right? Because you are seeking refuge in a house that destroy your home. This is how oppression works. This is why I'm telling you, we are oppressed. Look at me right now. I'm in the United States of America. Why? Because the United States of America destroyed my home. This is why it's important to understand who we are as a people, because this place is not our rest. It's not our rest. This place got to be destroyed. It must be. Our oppressors must be destroyed. This entire, system of oppression, the Most High God is going to destroy it. It's going to happen. You got that?
All
right, let me finish reading this, then you could get to it. They remove. Matter of fact, I have it right here. What do you got? Read what you got.
In 1915.
1914 hour.
Oh,
1914 hour. What happened in 1914? Does it have Citibank on here?
Yeah, this is
okay.
Citibank.
Read it. Yeah.
In 1915, the National City Bank of New York, now Citibank, used its financial control over Haiti Treasury to lobby the U.S. government for a military intervention. So
every time you're walking around, you driving around, you see Citibank. You got to understand why Haiti is going through what it's going through. You must understand. And this is how bad we don't know history. Because you have some black people right now, the black people that believe that we need financial literacy, that this is how we're going to get out of oppression. we got to be financially financially literate. You know, we got to build generational wealth, Pete. And they have their credit card. When they got a $50,000 credit card, Citibank credit card, oh man, they stunt with that. You know, we got a 50,000 limit credit card from Citibank. Guess what? Citibank is the reason why Haiti was robbed. Citibank, because they the one who lobbied the U.S. government for a military operation in Haiti. Right. They did that in 1914, and they went and stole our gold, man. They went and stole our gold. Like, they went to Haiti like, oh wow, they got gold. This is our gold. The same way they walk in your house and they see your bed and like, damn, this is a good bed to sleep on. This is a good couch. This is a good land right here for a naval base. This is good gold right here for the United States of America. This gold belongs to Citibank. That's what the oppressor have been doing, man. You don't understand why your Haitian brothers are suffering. You don't get it. You don't get it. Keep going, Pete.
Oh God. Yeah, that's just right on what you're saying, sir. That's right.
You see this guy right here? Shalmai Peral. Shalmai Peral right here, that guy. Click on it.
This right
here? Yeah, this was not part of the class, but he's important. Read what he says about him. Shalmai Peral. Just read it.
Oh, come. Let me see. How you pronounce the name?
Charlemagne.
Yeah. Born on October 10th, 1885. Was a Haitian nationalist leader who led arms resistance against the United States occupation of Haiti.
So when Citibank lobbied for the United States of America to send their military force to Haiti, he was the leader of the resistance force, Shalmai Peral. And guess what they did to him? In 1919, they unalived the brother and they crucified him publicly for everybody. There is a picture of him. It is something, you know, it is something sad. It is publicly. They damn near stripped him naked. And I think it's on a door. They crucified him on a door, you know, and they left his body outside for everybody to see. That's who we are dealing with, because he was the leader of the resistance. He led the Cacos to resist against U.S. occupation, and they unalived the brother, man, because you cannot stop us from coming into your house and take your couch and take your bed and take your gold and take your, matter of fact, take the whole house. You can't stop us. And we are going to unalive you if you try to stop us. And that's what they did to the Kako soldiers. To Shalmai Peral specifically, they crucified him. I could say that because when you look at the picture, the brother is stripped naked and bare.
Oh no, you dropping it so heavy because you got it right here. It said a photograph of his corpse, wildly disturbing as a deterrent to Haitian resistance, and made him a martyr and national hero in Haiti.
Yeah, widely distributed. You know what this means? They made sure that every Haitian saw it. They made sure every Haitian saw this Haitian man who was leading a group of black men against U.S. Occupation. They made sure that everybody saw his body. They made sure, widely distributed. You know, go look, Charlemagne Peral. Go look at that picture. Go look at the brother's corpse, so you can understand the diabolical action that the United States of America took against the Haitians. And not just that, that's just one picture. They got their pictures, you know, standing. They got their boots on the Haitians that they unalived during that time. Because remember, they occupied Haiti from 1915 all the way to 1934. All the way to 1934. In 1914, they came to Haiti and stole our gold. Why? Because Citibank was like, look, go over there. They got gold over there. Go take their couch. Go take their bed. Go take their house. Go take their gold. That's the devil we are dealing with. That's the oppressor we are dealing with. That's the history. Keep going, Pete.
Oh, okay. You want to be from the one that we just fought with Charlemagne, the part?
BP said $1 equal $1 of Haiti in comeback with Dessalines, with Thomas and Bolivar paper. I think you were saying $1 used to equal $1, $1 Haitian dollar. Yeah, I remember growing up, my grandmother used to always say that. She used to always say that. And back then, my grandmother used to complain the dollar was 1 to 3. To get $1, you needed 3 Haitian dollars at the time. I'm talking about the 90s. All right. You needed 3 Haitian dollars to get $1. And my grandmother was complaining. Guess what it is now, Pete? Look it up. It's so disturbing. Remember what I said. To get $1 at the time that my grandmother was complaining, to get $1, you needed 3 Haitian dollars. Right? Put $1, put it to Haitian good. Because we don't really have dollar, we got good. Right? How much it says? I can't see the first part.
Oh, it's 130.
130. 131 good. Now you got to divide that by 5. Yeah, you got to divide that by 5. All right. So $26. My grandmother was complaining when you needed 3 Haitian dollars to have $1. Right now in 2026, you need 26 Haitian dollars to have $1. That's how much they destroyed Haiti. That's how much Haiti is destroyed. And like BP said, back then, $1 was 1 Haitian dollar because our money had strength. You know, we had strength as a country. And what they did is weakening us every generation, every year. That's what they have been doing to Haiti. That's why the Haitians are suffering. That's why. The same reason the Puerto Ricans, the Dominicans, the Jamaicans, the Mexicans, the Nicaraguans, okay, Hondurans, okay, Venezuelans, Cubans, Black Americans. Let me say it again. Black Americans. The same reason. The same reason we are all suffering, man. Because we have been bitten by the same snake, the same devil, the same dragon. It is the same dragon that is destroying all of us. So fighting each other is silly. It's silly to fight each other. It's like, you know, when I see these people, I see little kids, man, and it be grown men, grown women.
That's right.
Going at each other. You know what I'm saying? You see these Black Americans attacking this Haitian. The Haitian is attacking the Black Americans. The Dominicans attacking the Haitian. You know, the Puerto Rican is attacking the Dominican. It's like, look at these little children, man. Look at these little kids fighting each other. Why? Because you don't have the courage to fight the enemy. You don't have the courage to stand up to the enemy. So what do? You look down on your brother who is worse than you. That's what you do. Ratazar just told me, you know, I'm talking too much. It's time. We're supposed to end the class at 9 o'clock. It's 9:45 now. Where we at?
You did your 2.
I did the 2 hours. Let's get some scriptures in, man. Let's end the class. Give me Zechariah 11. Let's do some scriptures. Yeah, we're gonna pick it up. Maybe next time I'll do it from 1915 all the way to 2026. All right, to show you what the Clinton did, all right, what the Clinton did, what Reagan, all of those presidents, man, and especially Jean-Claude Duvalier. Jean-Claude Duvalier is so important because during his time, right, the U.S. used that brother. A lot of people, they love Jean-Claude Duvalier, but he was being used by the United States of America. All the stability that existed in the U.S., yes, it was beautiful. All right. But my grandmother spoke about it all the time. Haiti was safe. You just leave your door wide open, and you don't have to worry about nothing. That was the safest country in the Caribbean. But yet, that president was still being used by the United States of America. Right? And what's his name? Laline? She said it recently too. She said, we can use barbecue like we use Jean-Claude Duvalier. She said something like that. I got to find that video. Let me get that real quick.
Which one? 11 and
11 and 5.
5.
Yep.
Zechariah, chapter 11, verse 5.
Uh-huh.
Who oppressor slay them and hold themselves not guilty.
And guess what? Our oppressors are destroying us right now. They are destroying Haiti. They destroyed Haiti, and then they go to the Haitians and say, guess what? We got a humanitarian program for y'all to come to the United States of America. We're going to give you temporary protected status. As if they are not the one that's guilty from us needing the protection in the first place. Right. They giving us temporary protected status when we need to be protected from them. They are the one that are responsible for us not having protection. But then they give us this, speech. They are eloquent, like it says in the book of Psalms, man. They pretend to be helping you, but truly in their heart, in their mind, all they know is war. They destroy us, and they hold themselves not guilty. Keep going.
And they that sell them say, blessed be the Lord.
And guess who they use? Who they use? They don't use men like Charlemagne Péral. Men like Charlemagne Péral, they don't like them. They unalive men like this. They don't like strong black men. They like your Christian pastors.
Right.
They like your political leaders. The people who are putting you to sleep while they are selling you to your oppressor. And they say, blessed be the Lord, I'm rich. Haiti is destroyed, but guess what? I'm rich. The hell with Haiti being destroyed, I could travel to the Dominican Republic right here. And when you look at these politicians, man, they have houses in Florida. You get what I'm saying? They have houses in the Dominican Republic. They are rich. They say, blessed be the Lord, while they destroy, while they allow the United States of America to come to Haiti and do whatever they please. Whatever they please. Qatar right now, I got to check the progress of that city. Qatar is trying to build a city in Port-au-Prince. Meanwhile, they are taking our attention from Port-au-Prince for us to focus on OCAP. Guess what? They are sweeping OCAP. They are cleaning Cap Haiti up. And we are happy about it. Yes. They're cleaning Cap Haiti. Haiti is going to be beautiful again. Yeah. For the Chinese, for the Arabs, for the whites. Haiti will be beautiful. By that time, American corporation and Chinese corporation are going to be all over Haiti. Yeah, P.
They're going to reap the benefits. And the Haitian people
are
not going to get a damn thing.
Yeah.
The Chinese, the Arabs, and the Americans are going to reap the benefits.
Yeah. And all you're going to get to do is take pictures in front of a big building and say, yeah, look, we got big buildings in Haiti now. We got big highways in Haiti now. We got big highways in Manhattan. So what? What is the condition that the people are in? Our people are destroyed, even though we got all of these big highways and big buildings in Manhattan. So what if that happened in Haiti? So what? Who is the one doing it? Who's the one cleaning Haiti up? It is us cleaning Haiti up because we are sovereign, or is it the gentrification process that's in effect? You destroy, and then you come back, you buy the land, and you clean it up. Keep going.
Come. For I am rich, and their own shepherd pity them not.
And these people, they pitied us not, man. They don't pity us, man. Let's end the class with James. Give me James chapter 5.
Come.
All right, we're gonna end the class. If you tuned in late, go on YouTube. The class is on YouTube. ISUPK IET and ISUPK. What's that, headquarters?
Come.
In Harlem?
Yeah.
Is it headquarters?
Oh, no. Harlem. No
ISUPK Harlem. You could go to both. Make sure you go and subscribe to both. Subscribe to ISUPK Harlem and subscribe to ISUPK IET. IET. Subscribe to both channels. All of our classes are on there. So when you tuned in late on TikTok, you could go back to the YouTube and you could catch all the classes, all right? And we got more. Like, the hardest part for me was to decide what to go into, because there's so much thing that happened between 1806 and 34, which where I intended to stop at.
Okay.
All right, it's so much stuff that happened in between that. So much things that happened. All right, keep going.
Oh, is it James?
James 5.
Oh, James 5.
Yeah, James 5 and 1.
James 5, chapter
5.
It's like it. James chapter 5, verse 1.
Uh-huh.
Go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl for your misery that shall come upon you.
Yeah, you are rich. You are rich now, but guess what? Misery is gonna come upon you, man. You know why? Because salvation is of the Jews, man. The Haitians are going to be delivered, man. Blacks, Latinos, and indigenous people, we are going to be delivered from the hand of the enemy, man. We are going to be delivered. Keep going.
Come. Verse 2. Your riches are corrupt,
Mm-hmm.
and your garments are moth-eaten.
Yeah. Let me look it up real quick. Oh, moth-eaten. Moth-eaten is a compound word. The phrase moth-eaten literally means damage or having small holes caused by the lavage of closed mouth. So you're getting all of those riches for nothing. For nothing. You're destroying the Haitians. The blood of the Haitians are in your hands. And all of the riches that you gain, it means nothing. It means nothing. Keep going.
Come. Verse 3. Your gold and silver, is cankered.
Mm-hmm.
And the rust of them shall be a witness against you.
All right. So your gold and your silver is infected. Why? Because they're going to rust, and they're going to be a witness against you. So all of the riches that you gain from destroying the Haitians means nothing. It means nothing, man. Because all of those riches, man, like it says, in the kingdom of heaven, man, when the Most High God sent his son, Yahweh Shah Mashiach, to unalive our oppressors, man, and destroy the armies of this earth, we are going to hunt the remnant. And y'all gonna bring all the gold you stole from Haiti, all the gold you stole from Mexico, all the gold you stole from Cuba, from Venezuela. You're going to bring all the gold and all the silver back to the kingdom of heaven, man. You're going to bring all of it back. Keep going.
Come. And shall eat your flesh as it were fire.
Say that again.
Come. And shall eat your flesh as it was fire.
All right. It's going to be a witness against you and going to eat your flesh as if it was fire. Ye have heaped treasure together for the last days, man. And guess what? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, we are in the last days, man. General Mayaka Allah, he said something that I posted today. We are not going nowhere without each other, man. Haitians, Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, Black Americans. I mean, consider your condition, man. Look at the reality. Why are we in the condition that we are in the Americas, man? We are going at each other. Meanwhile, this is our world, man. This world was created for us to rule over it.
Right.
And we going at each other for the oppressor, because that's really what we're going at each other for. We're doing it for the oppressor. We are in the last days, man. And what we have to recognize is that we are not going nowhere without each other, man. When you see Haitians attacking Dominicans, they are lost. When you see Dominicans attacking Haitians, they are lost. When you see Black Americans attacking Haitians, attacking Puerto Ricans, those people are lost. They don't speak for us. Since when the FBA spoke for Black Americans? A lot of Haitians get caught up in listening to some FBA, like the FBA speak for Black Americans. So many Black Americans look at the FBA like coons. You want to know that? I got Black American right here. What are the FBA to you, Paratazar? What are they to you?
Oh man, lost brothers and sisters, man.
Lost brother. He's trying to be nice. He's trying to be nice.
Lost brothers and sisters.
No, he's trying to be nice. He said they lost brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? They coons, man. They coons. You know, that's what they are. They coons. Shalom, Dina. We ending the class now, Dina. But it's available on YouTube. These people don't speak for us, man. The Haitians that you see attacking Black Americans that are saying that Haiti was ruling the United States of America, they are lost too. You know, because they are creating the scenario for Black Americans to attack them. That's what they're doing. They are justifying the division. What we have to do as adults, we have to see that these men, these grown-ass men and women that are creating this division, they are scared of the oppressor. They are behaving like little children. They're scared of the oppressor, man. Because the reason that the Haitians, the Puerto Ricans, the Dominicans, all of us, we are destroyed today is because of the oppressor, man. It's because of France, Spain, the United States of America, England, okay, Germany, all of our oppressors, man. We are destroyed because of the oppressor. And we are not going nowhere without each other, man. With that, I'm going to end the class. Shalom, Israel. Make sure you go to ISUPK IT on YouTube, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and go to ISUPK Harlem. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Subscribe to both. I'll be seeing you next week, Lord willing, on Monday. With that, Shalom, Israel. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua Brakatum. Yahweh Shamar Alatam Ba'ashem Yahushua. Shalom, Haiti. Shalom, Israel. You could end it, Pete. All right.